It's borderline feels like bullying, but it's really not. It's just football, which is good.
10 men and no prep. Deep it.
Someone gonna rub his back. Do you know how mad this is?
Like I said, it's really not bullying. It's not. It's not.
King of the jungle like King Kong. This is a Hall of Fame song. Shooting finesse cause we informed. We got gunners and shooters on action.
I give it all for my team. Better than us, what the hell do you mean? Sweat on our collars and hearts on our sleeve, yeah. Legacy more than a dream.
Winning, we win, yeah. Nothing gets past the wall. Winning, we win, yeah. Nothing gets past the wall. Winning, we win, yeah. Nothing gets past the wall. Nothing gets past the wall, yeah.
Yes, people, it's your boy Skipper J coming through your speakers on a fine Sunday afternoon. I do hope everybody's had a great week and an even better weekend. And what's best to end the week on? Another video from the ROCA FC. Today the boys step onto the field in a home league fixture against ROCA Seniors. The last time we played each other, the boys lost 2-1, so I know they'll be out there itching to return the favour. But what's good is that the boys are in high spirits coming off the back of an 11-0 victory in the last game. I do want to say again a big thank you to everybody that came out of their house to watch the boys play, and to those of you who tuned in at home. In this new league we're in, every 3 points is vital, so let's see if the boys can tread on and climb up the table.
We're going 3-5-2 today, boys, yeah? Ted in goal, back three. I think Leon has earned himself a space in the starting 11 since last week's performance. So it will be Sheldon, Jay and Leon in the back three. Left wing back will be Geordie. Right wing back will be E-Man, and then middle three will be Levi, Chan and Hobbs. Top two will be Brian and Bass. We started off really well against ROCA last time, and then we fell off, and then they came right back into the game. Yeah, it was just lack of concentration from our end. Like, I've said this to you a few times, I don't know if it's really resonated, but like, there's always a point in the game where we have to soak up pressure, and we have to soak up pressure well, so that we can kind of give ourselves that second wind to maintain a level of concentration later on in the game when ROCA came back in. Sometimes you just have to defend for a bit. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Just it is what it is. Whether it's 15, 20 minutes, at some point in the game you have to defend.
I think too often we mess around at the back too much when we put pressure on ourselves. Let's just get the ball to the front bin and let's play in their half. That's the philosophy today. All right, guys, let's go. Come on, boys.
So let's take a look at the table. The boys are currently sitting 5th position on 4 points, but as you can see, there's a few teams below us that's got a few games in hand, and also you can see from 5th to 2nd that we're all on 4 points, meaning that it's pretty tight early on and that each of the 3 points matter. But before we jump into this fixture, I want you to pause it right now and hit that like button. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it really does help the ROCA FC family to grow, so hit that thumbs up. And if you're new to our channel, hit that big box that says subscribe and become part of the bricks. So with 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss on the board, the boys can't afford to pick up anything other than the 3 points today. But the only thing standing in our way is ROCA Seniors. So let's hope the boys can keep the momentum and the form from last game, score some goals and put the 3 points on the board.
They've got 10 and I haven't seen one ball kicked. I haven't seen one stretch. I haven't seen one pass being made. I haven't seen one bit of preparation. We have to score in the first 15 at least. Yeah. 10 men and no prep. Deep it. Come on. We have to score. Understood?
Come on.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Come on. On me. 1, 2, 3.
The Gaffers decided to start with the formation we ended with last game, 3-5-2. We got Ted in goal. Gaffer Leon keeps his place with Skipper J and Sheldon in the back three. E-Man comes in at right wing back with Geordie on the left. In the middle is Levi Chan and the Wizard at number 10. And up top, finally, we got Bass and Zeps. We had quite a few boys available this week, so as you can see, we got a strong bench. We got Gally, Cecil, Ryan, Roms and Dan. And the game's about to kick off. It's good to see last week everybody that commented on the game. We always do see everybody's comments, so make sure that you continue commenting. It's always good to see people from different countries tuning into the content. So shout out Andrea, or hopefully it's how you say it, who actually watches us from Italy. I know a lot of the boys at the club do also read the comments, so keep on bigging them up, man. It really does put a smile on their faces. But we go straight into attacking action. A ROCA FC attack. Geordie does good work on the wing and gives it to Bass. Bass shoots, but it's easy for the keeper to collect. 4 minutes on the stopwatch and the ROCA centre mid has the ball in the middle of the park. It's good work by Zeps and by the Wizard, who tries to find Bass, but he just gets blocked out by the number 4. A poor touch from their number 4 and Geordie wins the ball back. He gets it down the line and tries to knock it over his head, but their number 3 ain't having none of it.
Move!
I know it's early on in the game, but that definitely looked like it should have been at least a yellow card. But the game resumes and the Lino's already making dodgy decisions.
Move! Hey, Lino! Hey, loud that Lino! No, he wasn't offside. Centre back kept him on. Centre back kept him on. Lino!
I'm calling pen because they have to listen to the Lino, right? So I saw it inside the box. Is that other side? He's not trying to draw his thing.
So we pick up a free kick, and it's been weird because I ain't seen the Wizards score a free kick in a minute. And I guess I got to wait a little longer. So there's 9 minutes on the dashboard and the ROCA winger has the ball on the right. We ain't really seen Sheldon play too much minutes, but it's good that he can show you young boys at home how to defend. Now it's ball possession. Sheldon plays it into Bass. Bass gets it out of his feet and looks up for E-Man, but the ROCA defender gets there first. And if someone said describe Sunday League in one clip, I'll show him this.
Man, someone go rub his back. Do you know how mad this is?
So whilst that ROCA player's throwing up on the sideline, I thought I'd mention that before the game, Zeps told me he was annoyed that he missed the 11-0 thrashing and what he did on the action.
He's going to stink. Go.
Yes! Well done! First 15 minutes, what did I say? First 15 minutes.
Gaffer Sean said it already. We need a goal in the first 15, and Zeps provided it.
Not, bruv. Stink shirt. Nasty.
Hey, man, are throwing up. 1-0. Shock them with goals. Here he comes. He's going to wipe his mouth. Oh! Hey, no one go near number 10.
So it's 15 on the clock and it's a long throw in from E-Man. It gets headed out. It comes back out to Chant, who puts it back into the box, and Zeps looks for his second. And we left this clip in just to show the tenacity of our new young signing, Levi Bassett. Quality player, man, only 19 as well.
Levi, I love that. And
even though the skipper's filling in at centre-back today, he always manages to find his midfield partner, the Wizard. So it's a corner whipped in by Chan, but nothing really comes of it. But it's good to know that from Danny Bassett you don't just get goals, he also brings the dark arts. So we're now approaching the 20th minute and Chan plays the ball upfield. And I say it almost every video, it's not really a Wall FC game if there ain't a Wizard goal.
You get that one, yeah?
So the boys go 2-0 up. Great work from Bass on the left to beat his man and put it on a plate for Chrissy.
You get that one, yeah?
And we dive straight back into some attacking action. The ROCA winger does good work on the left, beats one man, takes it to the byline and crosses it in, and it comes back out to their number 7, who has a shot, but it's easy work for Ted. So after their attack, Gaffer Leon stays on the ground. I think he's pulled up with his knee and needs to be substituted, but he's put in a good 25 minutes for the club.
Personal message to Leon, well done, man. But this game just worked for you, man. You done your job though, you done your job, well done, man.
So it's an early substitution. Gaffer Leon comes off and Ryan takes his place.
Hey, J sub Leon.
Before the game, Zepp spoke to me and told me he wants to be top goal scorer and have the most assists this season. So when E-Man crossed it in, I don't know if Zepp's mishit it or dummied it on purpose.
Come on. He gives me heart.
I swear.
Bass, I'm gonna fight you. It's so annoying.
So the boys go 3-0 up and Bass gets his first goal of the game. And with these three up top, we look like we can score on every attack.
Doesn't drop. Let's go, man. The intensity doesn't drop.
And I think the boys can hear Roms on the sideline talking about the intensity as they win the ball back from ROCA's kickoff. I'll let you lot decide in the comments if you think Zepp should have passed it or not.
Wait, Leon.
So currently the boys are 3-0 up with 12 minutes remaining of the half. Levi gets to the ball first and Chrissy heads it on. And Zepp plays a nice ball over the top into the path of Danny Bassett, who goes through on goal, goes round their keeper and makes it 4-0 to the wall. Good work from the boys in the middle. A lovely assist from Zeps, and Bass scores his second of the day. Really carrying on from that goal scoring form in the last game. It looks like the boys are going to go into half time with a healthy lead.
I'm jealous. Jealous of what we're playing. Bass, you scored. Is that your hat trick or you on 2? 2. Alright, sub.
So while Cess is on the sideline worrying about his starting position as a ROCA attack, Their lively winger has the ball, who was undoubtedly their best player on the day, man. I think his name was Jeff. But he tries to take on Geordie, but Geordie does well, and Bass is just showing he don't only help the team up top. And from back to front, if their dodgy line didn't call this offside, it would have been a goal to remember.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
It's not always easy to come on as a substitution mid-game, but Ryan looks like he slotted in perfectly fine. And if you tuned in last week, you would have seen Geordie put the ball top corner with some Astros that I ain't seen since year 10. But I guess this week he forgot he changed his footwear.
Oh, Geordie!
And if Bass would have put this in the bottom corner with his weaker foot to make it his hat-trick, I would have told the gaffers to sub him myself. And the referee blows his whistle for half-time. That's it, the boys currently leading ROCA Seniors 4-0 at the break. It's been a real energetic and dominant performance from the boys, really bringing on the clinical goal scoring from the previous fixture. At half-time I would never say any game's out of sight, but I'm really struggling to see how ROCA Seniors will bring this one back. But let's hear what the gaffers have to say.
Listen, we're doing what we asked, yeah? I just want us to keep being ruthless. We're getting those chances to think about how we can score every single time. But just keep moving the ball, guys. I think we're taking too many touches, you know, at the back when it's opportunity to play forward. Like I said, just get the ball here, and that's where we cause the damage. And the energy, keep the energy high.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep it high.
I kind of echo everything that Say said. My only thing I'm going to say is that some intelligent runs are actually being made forward.
Yep.
We're not releasing that ball quick enough for the delay. We're killing our strikers, we're killing our attackers. Chris has made some great runs out there. We've got to make sure that we're releasing that ball at the right time. So hold your shape, get that early goal, and let's just make sure we kill them off.
I don't really have much more to say. I don't want to concede, I know that for sure.
Yep.
I'm aiming for a minimum of 8. Not gonna lie. So let's keep this up. We've got a target of a minimum of 8-0.
Boys, you ready? Hands in. Wall on 3, wall on me. 1, 2, 3. So the second half kicks off and it's ROCA possession, but Bass intercepts the pass. E-Man wins the header and the second half starts off how the first one ended. Another Wall FC goal. A strong start to the second half. Good pressing from Zeps, and the Wizard scores his second of the day. So approaching the 50th minute, the boys are now firing up in the second half, but it's a ROCA attack. Their lively winger that I mentioned in the first half's on the ball again, and he shows Ryan a clean pair of heels, but good thing we got Ted in the sticks. ROCA still have possession in our half on the edge of our box, but we don't call him Mr. Safe Hands for no reason. Bass plays a nice ball out wide into E-Man, and I know he never means it, but E-Man brought back out the drums. But it looks like the drums came out for no reason as he reaches Geordie, who does well to bring it down. And the last time I saw Zeps make a defence dance and the keeper sit down, Bass was playing for Lambeth. So Zeps makes it 6, and I think it's a unique talent to make people dance when you're playing football. When keepers don't touch the ball often in games, you gotta hope they stay ready for moments like this. 58 on a spin of Rooney, and it's the ROCA defender with a clearance. A great touchdown from Geordie, and both Zeps and the Wizards are both looking for their hat-trick. And if you tune into AFTV, this is a moment you'd love to see. Cecil the Madman graces the pitch, and Geordie comes off. It's a wall attack. E-Man plays it upright to the Wizard, I think that is. He tries to whip the ball in, but it's a good clearance from ROCA. And only after a few minutes after coming on, Cecil hits the floor. So the gaffers decide to make a triple substitution. Gally comes on for E-Man, Dan comes on for Sheldon, and the Wizard comes off for Roms. And with an assist and 2 goals to his name, I think this number 8 wanted more than Zeps' shirt. Last week we reached 11, and with the help of 2 of the substitutions, Roms and Cecil, they helped us reach 7th heaven.
Bang it. Bang it.
Yes! Come on! Woo! Everybody hates Cecil, you know.
So the two substitutions link up to put 7 on the scoreboard. A nice through ball pass by Roms and a great finish from Cecil. And drop a rating out of 10 in the comments of what you thought of the backflip.
You know when man scores a goal and he does that on Sunday League, you're like, nah, f*** off, bro, f*** off. Yeah.
Just over 12 minutes remaining, and it's been 2 weeks in a row that the opposition don't like giving Roms time on the ball. Rocker number 8 picks up a yellow card. 80 on the stopwatch, and I gotta say the boys have been unreal today, especially up top. Zeps, Bass and the Wizard making Sunday League look easy. And this finish from Bass was so buff that it looked like it was training.
Oh. Oh.
It's borderline feels like bullying, but it's really not. It's just football, which is good.
It's not always a bad thing having a centre midfielder at centre half. It means they get to do passes like this. So Jay plays a nice switch into Gally, and Gally sells his defender a chicken patty.
Like I said, it's really not bullying. It's not.
Another piece of wall possession. Chan's on the ball in the middle of the park and plays a nice ball in behind to Zeps. And Zeps is holding off his man and manages to do well to pick up a free kick. And when you see your strike partner score a hat-trick, it makes you want a taste of it too. And I can't lie, 8-0 down, but I still got to big up their winger Jeff. He definitely was causing us problems and was their brightest spark, man. And the referee blows the whistle for full time, meaning the game has come to an end. The boys have done well to pick up the 3 points. Also, winning the game by 8 goals. So that's 19 goals scored in the last 2 games, showing the boys are on a real clinical streak right now. I do just want to say unlucky on today's result for ROCA Seniors, but good luck to the rest of their season. Thank you to everybody that came out to watch the boys play live, and for all of you that tuned in at home. And that win now pushes us up to 2nd place, only 2 points off of 1st. Of course, we can see there's people underneath us that have games in hand, but it doesn't matter, man. You rather have the points on the board than off of it. An 11-0 win last week and an 8-0 win this week. The boys are onto something special. But next week, we take a break from the league and head into a cup fixture. We got UTR in the Kent Cup. A team that we have not played before, but we do know they have some good players. And it's also an interesting warm-up to prepare us for our league fixture against them. But before the video ends, make sure you hit that thumbs up, as it really does help our channel. And if you're new to our channel and haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also remember, if you want to leave any comments for any of the players or any of the gaffers, please do so. But it's been a great day and great fixture. I've been your boy Skipper J, and it's good that the boys could show ROCA Seniors today that nothing gets past the wall.
Guys, well done, well done. Kept the energy high. Chris just said something to me, like the energy's right now.
We wouldn't have done this last season, we wouldn't, and we struggled against them. I know they was only down to 10 men, but even sometimes when a team has 10 men, we still struggle, and that's just the reality. But I think we've turned over a new leaf. I think the culture's right. I think we're heading in the right direction. We're still not there yet. I still think there's work to be done, but we're heading in the right direction. I'm happy. So a big well done to you guys today.
Well, 19 goals in 2 games is bullying.
Sorry, as a treasurer, I don't really condone bullying.
Last week I said 10 and we got 11, and this week I said 8 and we got 8. Yeah, it's good and it's worth coming out 8 months pregnant when you win 8-0, you know. So.
Man of the match, for me personally, I'm gonna call it early because this is the first time seeing this young man. I think he's phenomenal. Levi,
little bass.
Come on, man. Listen. He's playing way beyond his years. That level of maturity, like, I love to see it, you know, and it's fantastic. He controlled the game. His work rate, and his desire to press and get on the ball and win it back, that's what we need. That's when we're at our best. So, Levi, man, big up yourself, man. Big bass now.
Everyone, hands in. Well, Brian, give us that big bass.
Water me, water free. 1, 2, 3. Woo!